Is it recording?
Sure is.
It recording.
Take one.
Hello everyone.
Hello. Welcome to our channel.
Welcome to the channel. Hi. Hi.
Welcome to our first video.
Live and direct.
Yeah. Well, not quite live, but direct. Yeah.
Introduction. This is what we've joked about for a very long time now.
We joke about YouTube all the time, and we joke to each other. Here goes. We basically we have Instagram and TikTok pages that we share our life on, our journey to Dubai, what we get up to in Dubai, and we just feel like there's a lot more that we could say on so much stuff.
There's a lot more, yeah, and you can talk.
And YouTube.
Them, so this definitely helps.
And YouTube is the perfect place to do it. So yeah, we hope you find our channel useful, interesting, or you can just be nosy, it's up to you. But yeah, introduction, I'm Emma.
I'm Joe.
And that was Phoebe. We moved to Dubai almost a year, or you moved here a year ago.
Yeah, I moved here last June, and then you and Phoebe come at the end of August, so
yeah, right
in the height of summer, which is we're just about entering now, which is difficult.
To say the least. Yeah, so we'll carry on taking you on a journey, and we'll also do loads of videos recapping on our experiences, how we got here. Yeah, and also we did forget to say, make sure you subscribe to our channel, because
like and subscribe and comment.
Yes. How cliche. Because yeah, it will enable us to keep making the videos and also encourage us. And
give us ideas on what to do.
Yeah, make sure you comment anything that you would like to see, know about life here in Dubai. Because we found when we moved that there wasn't a ton of thanks Phoebe. There wasn't a ton of realistic, just normal people living here, because it's a very glamorised place, and let me tell you now, it's not always the most glamorous place to live, and I'd say we're living a pretty normal life here, you know. We're not absolutely Keiko. So yeah, we're
definitely not Keiko because you spend too much money as well.
Yeah. And then we got some training to do with you, haven't we?
You want to be all about you.
Should we start with oh, Phoebe, this could be your first and last appearance, honey. You're back, okay. I think we should start with why we moved here, because that could kind of set the scene. I feel like our families, out of all of our siblings, we were probably the two out of our families that were most likely to move abroad. Joe did a little spell in Vegas, didn't you? A little spell of working in Vegas. And I did Camp America. So we kind of always had it in us to probably explore living abroad. And we were kind of at a crossroads, weren't we? I was obviously on maternity leave. I wasn't overly keen on going back to my job. I was a merchandiser. And then your career, your career kind of can bring you here. You're a quantity surveyor, aren't you?
I'm a quantity surveyor, which is a job basically in construction. Not a lot of people know what it is.
Yeah.
You basically look after the costs of construction projects. Obviously, there's a lot of projects in Dubai, lots of buildings, not just in Dubai, but all over the UAE, and Ras Al Khaimah and Abu Dhabi as well. So it's a very busy market. There's other places that we probably could have been to as well, like Saudi Arabia.
Well, for total transparency, we were moving to Bahrain, weren't we?
We was moving to Bahrain, yes.
Let's just drop that in there. We were moving to Bahrain originally, and when we say moving, literally, we had all of our boxes almost about to be shipped there. Villa was sorted, deposit was down. Joe actually went and started the job, and then just for varied reasons, it didn't work out. And to be honest, looking back, I'm really happy it didn't work out, because moving to Dubai has been hard enough, but at least Dubai is kind of quite familiar. We'd been on holiday here a couple of times, you know.
I feel like a year down the line, looking back, as a reflection, we knew we would have been happier here. It was a much more competitive environment to try and get over in the first place. And we was happy with Bahrain. That was a choice.
Yeah, we were actually really happy. Like the villa we had was insane. Like what you could get for your money there was ridiculous. But even that, looking back, I think we've said a few times, like I actually think even the villa would have been just too big for us. Like we would have been rattling around, and to be honest, I would have been cleaning every waking minute of my life. So I'm actually quite happy about that. Hello.
Say hello.
You got anything to say about living here?
No.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a really quick turnaround actually. Joe came back and literally the next week moved out here. And then we basically decided not to all move together. We had a few things we needed to get tied up in the UK. And then also, number one top tip if you're moving here with a family and you have the flexibility to do it, try and send the one of you out here to set everything up, because I think like if we'd have all come out at the same time, we would have been living in a hotel, possibly an Airbnb, all would have been really temporary.
Yeah,
and it just meant that like by the time me and Phoebe got here, Joe had already secured the house, got all like the essential furniture we needed and that kind of thing. And there is a lot to set up, there's a lot of admin to do. There is loads of admin. So yeah, it just gave us a chance to kind of be a bit settled by the time we arrived, which was really, really handy. So yeah, we were at a bit of a crossroads. Phoebe was approaching a year, like I said, like my maternity was coming to an end and I had already handed in my notice at my job. So yeah, basically we were at a bit of a crossroads. Like I said, I was on maternity leave. Phoebe was approaching a year old and we were in a one-bedroom apartment.
We had to make a decision, didn't we?
So we was like, it's kind of like now or never.
Either way, it was either going somewhere or
having to move, yeah. So, and obviously at the time, still probably is the case, like interest rates in the UK were an absolute joke. So we were just like, let's do it now. We've got no ties with school. I'd already handed in my notice at work. And then you obviously got your job opportunity out here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just was kind of like, let's do it. If we don't like it, there's nothing stopping us getting on a plane and leaving again. We kept our apartment back in the UK, so we still have that, we rent it out. So yeah, it was kind of just a time where we was like, it's perfect for us to do it now. And yeah, I still think it was the perfect time for us to do it, really.
I think it was basically that, or have loads of costs for nursery and then go through all the hassle of moving and selling and that, when we weren't exactly sure what we wanted to do. We'd always talked about, even when we met each other, that we wanted to possibly move abroad. So, and we always said that even when we had Phoebe, that was still very much the case. Even a couple of weeks after she was born, we was having chats and stuff. So
yeah, so that is a background of how we ended up in Dubai. Yeah, like we said, make sure you comment and let us know what kind of videos you want, what information do you feel like isn't out there that we might know or might have experienced it. And also, like, we do have friends and stuff out here, so if we've not experienced it, we can always find the information and ask around. Yeah, so that's a bit of an intro to us. We hope you enjoy our channel, and
Phoebe wants to say a final word.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, make sure you're following us as well on our Instagram and our TikTok, because obviously I do post like almost daily on those, just like little updates. Obviously the stories, which are pretty live, and yeah, it might spark something that, you know, you want us to talk about, or yeah, you can catch up on our other content that we've already made.
Stuff on there.
Lots of tips and just insights of living abroad, and yeah.
Take you on the journey.